The market capitalization of the coin is used to summarize all that is taught in this video. I would also like to remind you to give my channel a like and subscribe to it so that you can stay up to date on future XRP news as well as other cryptocurrency news in general. Take a look at this now, shall we? A distributed payment network that is built on Cobalt BFT and the Ripple protocol consensus algorithm is being developed by Ripple. This network is known as CBDC. Ripple is developing XRP Ledger for foreign exchange payments. Ledger for XRP. XRP was established by Ripple for the purpose of managing digital currencies issued by central banks as well as international payments. David Schwartz and Chris Larson were the individuals who made contributions to the development process, which began in the year 2011. This strategy ultimately led to the establishment of Ripple Labs in 2012, as well as the birth of XRPL in December of that same year. Ripple has continued to innovate by providing individualized payment solutions for financial institutions that utilize XRPL, despite the fact that it is facing challenges from regulatory authorities with regard to its operations. I have two questions that I ask pretty regularly, and the answers are going to be provided to you. In this article, both questions are asked. What exactly is Ripple XRath, and why is it possible to purchase Ripple or craft F? The XRP Ledger is a peer-to-peer network that is decentralized. Ripple is responsible for the development of XRPL, a payment network that was designed to manage digital currencies issued by central banks and to facilitate payments across international borders. A coin known as XRP is considered to be one of the most valuable assets on the network. Procedures, which are based on the Cobalt Byzantine fault-tolerant back management architecture and the Ripple protocol consensus algorithm, are in contrast to the majority of blockchains, which rely on proof-of-work power, proof-of-stake consensus, and procedures. In 2011, Jed McCaleb took the initiative to commence the process of developing a new consensus network for cryptocurrencies. As a result, he laid the foundation for the formation of XRPL, which was designed to further develop this concept. In the year 2012, he collaborated with Ryan Fugger, the individual who was responsible for establishing the peer-to-peer debt connection payment network that is now known as RipplePay. This led to the project being renamed Ripple, and in 2012, XRPL was built with the support of Arthur Brito and David Schwartz. Both of these changes occurred as a consequence of this. After the introduction of XRPL, Michaela Brito and Chris Larson developed NewCoin, which then became OpenCoin and eventually evolved into Ripple Labs. NewCoin was rebranded as OpenCoin after it was initially launched. The amount of XRP that was given to Ripple was 80 billion, which is equivalent to 80% of the initial coin supply. Following her departure from Ripple in 2013, Michaela established Stellar as the company's creator. Following that, Ripple focused its efforts on enabling financial institutions to take part in remittance transactions utilizing XRP as the medium of exchange. Following the event, the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority FINRA decided to levy a fine against Ripple, due to the fact the company was found to have violated the Bank Secrecy Act in 2015. It subsequently enhanced its anti-money laundering systems and got a BIT license from the state of New York in 2016. A total of $55 billion worth of XRP, which was comparable to 55% of the initial currency supply, was placed in escrow contracts by Ripple in 2017. Additionally, the business released 1 billion XRP every month for use by the company. Ripple has established a series of unique payment alternatives for institutional customers in addition to the public XRPL. These alternatives are available to consumers. XRP is used as a bridge currency in Ripple Payments, which is a service that allows for international money transactions to be made without the need to pre-fund foreign accounts. Ripple Payments is a solution that is worth highlighting since it provides on-demand liquidity. Additionally, this service has a message system that allows for discussions to be made regarding transactions. A lawsuit was brought against Ripple by the Securities and Exchange Commission in December of 2020. The lawsuit asserted that the business had broken securities regulations by selling XRP, which was the subject of the litigation. As a consequence of this decision, exchanges either delisted or ceased cryptocurrency trading in XRP. Moreover, as a consequence of this action, MoneyGram severed its partnership with Ripple. For the purpose of addressing the regulatory status of XRP, the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York issued a summary opinion in the month of July 2023. According to the verdict, XRP is not typically recognized to be a security for that reason. The release of a modified XRPL for CBDCs is an example of Ripple's ongoing commitment to innovation. A number of governments, including the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan, have given their approval for the implementation of trial initiatives utilizing this XRPL. An additional point of interest is that an EVM-compatible XRPL sidechain is currently being created. It is hoped that this side chain will be implemented on the principal network at some time in the future. A month later, in April of 2023, Ripple introduced the Ripple Liquidity Hub. This platform was developed with the intention of making it easier for institutions to manage their digital assets and process payments made in Bitcoin. The XLS30 standard proposal, which is scheduled to be implemented in September of 2023, will bring considerably enhanced possibilities for automated market makers on XRPL when it is finally implemented. Ripple made the announcement that it would be deploying the Ripple Payment Settlement Platform in the month of November 2023. Additionally, the most recent version of the XRPL client, which was version v2.0, was made available to the public by the corporation in January of 2024. This version includes support for decentralized identities and sidechain bridges with their respective protocols. On Friday, the court made the decision that the most enticing case against Binance is not going to be successful with the court. The United States of America is going to move forward. The circumstance was something that we had anticipated, and we are looking forward to seeing this matter move forward in the process that the court is going through. The allegations that have been proposed by the SEC against Binance. Violating securities laws is the central focus of the United States of America economy. It is the regulator's contention that Binance has breached anti-fraud regulations and that it offers investment products that have not been registered with the relevant authorities. To Binance, it was restated that it was founded with the intention of serving customers in the United States and that it is committed to adhering to the laws and regulations that are in place in the United States. For the purpose of ensuring the safety, security, and integrity of its platform, the exchange maintains comprehensive reserves of all customer assets at a ratio of 1:1. Moreover, it is equipped with highly advanced compliance and risk management mechanisms that are in place to Binance. The United States of America, which referred to the regulatory technique that the Securities and Exchange Commission adopted as regulation by enforcement, came to the same conclusion. Coinbase further asserted that the problems that the firm is experiencing could be the result of actions done by the current administration, which is led by Chair Gary Gensler, and are motivated by political concerns. The exchange indicated that it is accountable for the problem after pointing out that it is only one of many companies in the industry that have been hurt by the SEC's politically motivated overreach. The exchange also stated that it is affected by the situation. It was not possible for Binance.US to convince a judge in the United States of America reject the majority of the allegations that the SEC has made against it. Even though it was extremely certain of its legal standing, it believed that the SEC had not yet found any evidence of misconduct. This gave it a lot of confidence in its legal standing. The court affirmed the argument that Changpeng Czzo, CEO of Binance, acted in a manner consistent with that of a control person. This claim was filed by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). In the meantime, the Nigerian government continues to pursue legal action against the executive of Binance over the matter. Tigran Gambaryan, an executive of Binance who has been detained in Nigeria since February, has been the subject of a case that has been opened by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (CF) in Nigeria. The investigation will be continued by the prosecution in Nigeria. A spokesperson for Gambaryan's family stated that his legal team completed the cross-examination of an FCC witness on July 2nd. This information was provided by the spokeswoman. According to the charges, Gambaryan was involved in the laundering of money. These allegations were brought against two individuals by the government. Nadeem Anjarwalla, another executive of Binance, who managed to avoid being captured and marching away, and Nadeem Anjarwalla, who fled to Kenya. 128 days have passed since he was taken into custody, and his family has reported that his health has deteriorated throughout that time. On July 5th, the continuation of the trial of Gambaryan is set to take place. In addition to suffering from double pneumonia and malaria, he has also reported